Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Oscar, and today we're going to be making a quick little video about a pretty small club that was located in Reno around the years of 1956, and it was only open for in the year of 1956. So the club that we're talking about is going to be the Reno Card Room, which was located at 20 and a half East Commercial Row in Reno, Nevada. As I said, Reno Card Room. And if you see chips that kind of have the FAW hot stamp on them, then that is exactly where they are from. And now, so like I said, these chips are from 1956. They're TRKs, of course, small crown. But the interesting thing about them, they don't say where they're from, as far as like Reno. And the only thing that they say is FAW. So, to the average person, probably wouldn't understand what the FAW is. Like, this is a 5 center. This one is a 25 center. Same FAW. There's 25 cent. And then there is the blue one. And that one is a $1. So, the interesting thing about these, why they say FAW, back in the day, especially earlier in the years of, let's say, casino stuff, if you didn't really want to have a name for the place, or let's say you had a name, it was usually a thing where the casino owners would put their initials on the chips. So, similar to, I know the 4807 Club in Cicero, Illinois, had like J&J, and then I believe it was JVT, and then JT for, was it 2 or 3 of their chips? Basically all the chips that place had, 4807 Club, those were all the owner's initials. And I think it was John, was it John Varlos or Varlos was the owner, and then the J&J, there was John and then somebody else also that his name started with a J. They kind of worked with each other and they did J&J. But as far as why the Reno Card Room has the FAW, FAW is for Frank A. Weaver, and obviously Frank was the owner of the Reno Card Room in 56, and decided to have these, well, there's 4 denominations. The 5 center, of course, 25, 1, and then there is a 5. I don't have the 5 yet, but I guess the only reason I don't have the 5 is because I'm trying to search for a 5 that's in similar mint condition as these 3, and I don't know, the ones I've seen obviously sets of these, like not a actual set, like a playable set, but like a 4 chip set. I've seen those around quite a bit. I just haven't picked one up because it hasn't been, I guess, the right price point. I know these are pretty, I mean, I wouldn't say they're hard to find, but they're getting harder to find as people are kind of knowing what they are. And there's quite a small amount of them that were created. So it says that there was 1,000 of the 5 centers created, 1,000 of the 5s, and then 1,500 of the 1s and 25 centers. So there's a possibility. I'm sure there's probably someone out there that has a rack, or let's say even a rack of each. There might be a playable set out there. Who knows? There's always these things to think about in the back of your mind as far as casino stuff goes. So yeah, like I said, FAW for Frank A. Weaver. There is the order card on Chip Guide. Says that the chips were ordered to Frank A. Weaver in Reno. These are crown dash chips, meaning that the small crown, I guess the way the TRK said the small crown is basically a crown dash. So the crown goes around the edge of the chip for the whole time. These are not leaded chips, they're on the lighter side, so let's see what would be like a leaded chip. So I know Jerry's Nugget 1s are leaded. What else is leaded? What's leaded here that I have quick access to? King's Crown 5 seems to be leaded, so I don't know. But like I said, these are not leaded. they are on the lighter side, so similar to most monogram TRKs are on the lighter side. You have some, I guess sometimes like the NS $5 chip that I recently got that is leaded. It's 12 grams, sorry, heaviest TRK ever. So on the heavy lighter side, I mean, 1000, 1500, 1501, and they were ordered in February 15th of 1956. So meaning that the club was probably open at the beginning of the year and then probably closed at the end of the year. There's only 2 notes here. It says that Frank Weaver got or wrote for the information on the chips, and a flyer was sent as well as a price sheet at the beginning of February, and then wrote and then phoned in TRK to order the chips. So pretty nice stuff. And it's interesting thing here. So there's always people that ask about how much casino chips are worth and how much like casinos pay for them. From my understanding, they pay for them usually under $1 a piece, and especially when you're ordering, let's say 10,000 or 20,000 chips, it's definitely going to drop that price lower and lower. The TRK card here says that Frank wrote and phoned in an order for 5,000 Crown Dash chips, so that is the 1,000, 1500, 1500. The whole order was $450 back in 1956. And yeah, so 450, let's take 5,000 divided by 450, or 450, so he basically paid $9 a piece, or 9 cents a piece, sorry. So everything except the 5 center he was making a profit on. Let's say if he sold one of those, if somebody came and bought a rack of 5s, he was making money on them. And it says that there was a deposit of $215, 1,000 white, 1,500 red, 1,500 blue, and 1,000 yellow. And the interesting thing also too is yellow is more of like a California, I guess you could say a California $5 color. So maybe Frank had ties to California, which is more than possible. And it's also an interesting thing here. It says that 1 box of chem cards was ordered along with the chips, 3 table covers, and then tax. So the whole total was $481.95, which is pretty awesome to see this type of information from TRK on an order card. And yeah, the one other thing about these chips that, and especially older TRKs that I love, is the hot stamp. The way they did it, and they just came up with the coolest like lettering and monograms, FAW, similar to the WMK, the Bill Critter, William Critter, El Cortez chips, the NS. There's so many cool TRK hot stamps that they made back in the day, which I honestly wish there were people nowadays that were making hot stamp stuff like this. And I know that's kind of a thing of the past, but there's always new things to do with older styles of doing things and just cool stuff. So just want to make a quick little video talking about the Reno Card Room, kind of a smaller club that most people don't know about. I'll probably have to look into the casino history and maybe do a video about it, which would be awesome if I'm able to find some more information on it. And yeah, just wanted to make this quick little video. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like. If you have any comments or if you have any of these chips, put a comment down below. And yeah, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Shows that there's new people watching the videos, and helps also share my videos to other people. So big thanks for watching again. It's been Oscar, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.